展開見せてくれたんですよね。やっぱり体格差で返されてしまいましたけど、
最後の決めのシーンまではありませんでしたが、ただ小池さん、はい、このエメリアネンコ・アレクサンダーが経験を積んできちっと技術を覚えてきたときに果たしてどうなるのか、
1年後2年後どんな風になってるのか楽しみですよね。
ひょっとしたらエメリアネンコ兄弟がヘビー級の頂点を争う、そんな日も。
Submission. He's well known because of his very explosive and aggressive style of fighting. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the brother of Fedor. He's one of the biggest names of Russia, Alexander Emelianenko.
続きまして赤コーナーよりアレキサンダー・エメリアネンコ選手の入場です。
Hier also die Ausmaße von Emelianenko. Mit 14 Kilo weniger hat er also auf die Waage gebracht. 1,98 m groß, 4 cm kleiner als Rose. 7 Kämpfe, 6 Siege, all das konnten wir sehen. Und wir haben auch gehört, beide extrem aggressive Freefighter. Äußerst spannend. 8 Kämpfe übrigens. Insgesamt Rose. Auch er selbst gemanagt. Emelianenko Mitglied des Organisationsmanagement-Teams ist, also das Red Devil Team, die federführend bei dieser Veranstaltung sind. Heimspiel also eigentlich für den Russen. Profifighter, Hobby, Training. Das sagt, glaube ich, alles.
Brother of Fedor, one of the biggest names of Russia. I want to hear you for Alexander Emelianenko.
Also wenn ich hier eine Prognose abgeben darf, liebe Zuschauer, Sie können sich hier eh nicht wehren auf Ihren Sofas zu Hause. Der Kampf, der geht nicht mal über die ersten 10 Minuten noch raus. Ich glaube, innerhalb der ersten Runde.
De laatste partij van vanavond, dus de laatste keer dat ik even iedereen wil horen. En René Rozen, een dijk van de vechter. Dan weet je de man die ook de eerste kooiengewicht in de loop vocht. Maar die kan ook jullie...
Botox lässt grüßen, aber ganz nett anzuschauen, die Nummerntafel.
Voor de laatste keer.
Ja. Der letzte Kampf des heutigen Abends. Der Bruder des Großen, Fedor Emelianenko, kann ja nicht, hätte hier eigentlich antreten sollen. Und hat 2 der heute hier gesehenen Aktiven, nämlich Kevin Randleman und Mark Coleman, die beiden Amerikaner in den beiden zuletzt gesehenen Kämpfen, beide erfolgreich gewesen. Die mussten beide Fedor Emelianenko den Vortritt lassen und beide wurden sie unterworfen, mussten also klopfen. Sehr viel zur Stärke des großen Bruders. Die Stärke des kleinen Alexander Emelianenko, die schauen wir uns jetzt an. Links im Bild. Und ich habe es Ihnen gesagt, beide extrem aggressiv. Sehen Sie? Schauen wir uns mal in Ruhe an. Oh, wilde Treffer muss er da nehmen. René Rose muss bereits zum Boden. Ja. Also damit, tut mir leid, so einem Schnellkampf habe ich nicht gerechnet und uns schwer erwischt René Rose. Schwer erwischt, auch eher kalt erwischt und das trifft es wirklich. Unglaubliche Hammer-Serien. Hoffen, dass er sich da so schnell als möglich erholt. Ein brutaler Kampf. Ein brutaler Auftakt von Alexander Emelianenko und ich hätte fast geschworen, das geht hier keine 10 Minuten, dass es aber gerade mal 10 Sekunden geht. Da hätte ich alles andere als drauf gewettet. Alexander Emelianenko, und schauen Sie sich das Grinsen an beim Bruder Fedor. Der ist natürlich zufrieden. Klar. Das soll es auch anders sein. Auch hier das Urteil natürlich nur noch Formsache. Da wollen wir noch drum herum reden. In erster Linie hoffen wir es, dass René Rose sich hier schnellstmöglich erholt. Er kann natürlich, um zu gewinnen, hat sich was ganz anderes erwartet. Aber gerade in dieser Sportart kommt es oft ganz anders, als man erwartet. Ja. Bewegt sich zumindest wieder. Ich meine, das ist jetzt auch eine Anweisung, die vom Arzt kommen muss. Er liegt so lange auf dem Boden.
Foki is 28, 5'10", 220 pounds, making his debut at Bushido Volume 3. Emelianenko is 22, 6'5", 275 pounds, 1-0 in Pride competition.
There is a weight difference in this bout, and when there's more than a 15-kilo weight difference, the lighter fighter has the choice of whether to allow a 4-point attack. In this case, Foki said he wants to allow the 4-point attack. So it's just the standard rules.
7-inch height advantage for Emelianenko. Foki outweighed by 55 pounds, but in the pre-fight interviews, he said he was going to take the fight to Emelianenko.
Got caught with the little left hook right there. He's got to watch out when he's charging forward. He's dropping his head right into that left hook.
Foki says he's very adaptable, explosive, and powerful, but Emelianenko now with the overhook, underhook. Clinch here with the Foki.
They're both, one's got an overhook and one's got an underhook. Good balance there by Foki, but a little bit of weight difference.
And Emelianenko finds himself in the half guard of Foki, and this is an area you don't want to be in with an Emelianenko.
Yeah, he needs to start moving his hips real soon. He doesn't want Emelianenko to come up and mount from there. So he'd be better off, instead of holding that forearm, he'd be better off going underneath and pushing the hips back and recovering full guard, or trying to get back to his feet.
Emelianenko, current Russian Sambo champion, so we know he's dangerous with the leg locks as well. He's
got his full guard back now.
Open guard, Emelianenko just dropping those bombs.
Now he punches like his brother Fedor. It looks like we've got a cut here. I don't know if that came up from the nose. It does look like it's over the eye.
Into the closed guard now of Foki is Emelianenko. Emelianenko had some conditioning issues at Bushido 1. I said he's addressed that. He does look to be in a little bit better shape.
Now he's passed again. He's back into half guard here. Foki doesn't look like he can close his guard.
Again, Foki has a 55-pound disadvantage as well, and that's got to seem like 100 pounds at this point.
It probably does right now while he's underneath him. He really needs to move.
Oh,
really needs to move his guard.
And definitely some ground and pound action courtesy of Alexander Emelianenko, smothering Foki now.
Foki's arms are up on the back here. Oh, there's a bridge. He's giving his back way. Oh, good. He's
okay, good. Looked like he was almost going for a backdoor escape there in, but
his escape was a little bit dangerous, but it worked out for him. Looks like he's a little tired.
Timeout's been called by the referee.
Check the cut here. Well, this will be a good rest for Foki. Maybe he'll come back if they allow him to continue.
Emelianenko's trained with his brother, of course, also trained with fighters in St. Petersburg, Russia. He's working on his striking and stamina, and we see the striking definitely paying off thus far.
Foki's a little flat-footed there. It's a little bit flat-footed. Emelianenko's throwing better combinations right now. He would definitely be winning on the judges' scorecards. However, this match is one of the prelims.
Nice knee right up the middle by Emelianenko.
And in these prelims, as I said before, there is no winner if it goes the distance. It's a draw.
Full body lock there by Emelianenko. Could be setting up a takedown here.
He's got his hips back, so that means he's looking for the knee right now. Now he's going to go for the takedown.
Nice takedown by Emelianenko, right into cross-side position, and in dominant position is Emelianenko now. So what do you think, in order for him to finish, what should he attempt to do? There's the mount there, Matt.
There's the mount. He could have finished from the side position if he wanted to go for submission. Looks like
he wants to ground pound his way to a victory.
Well, he's resting right now. I think we'll see him sit up. I think we'll see him sit up and start punching. Up, back's turning again. He's got a half Nelson on there to keep him from turning. And now he's getting the choke underneath. He's got the
choke, and he gets it. The half Nelson could have led to a armbar submission. Instead, Emelianenko sees the opportunity and seizes it and gets the rear naked choke victory over Matt Foki. A game competitor is Matt Foki. Unfortunately, simply overmatched at 3 minutes and 16 seconds of the opening round. Emelianenko improves to a perfect 2-0 here in Pride Fighting Championships.
Emelianenko Alexander looked like his movement was better this time. It looked like he did cut some weight, and he looked a little better this time. I think we see him again. He'll continue in that direction and hopefully follow in his brother's footsteps and give us some more exciting fights here.
There you see the half Nelson, and then finally slips in the choke.
Now Foki's hips are flat here, so he wasn't really trying too hard to get up. I think he was a little exhausted from the weight.
And a neat little move here.
This is a short choke, what we call a short choke. He's doing it with the wrist instead of sinking it all the way and going for the arteries. That's a choke that goes directly across the esophagus.
And you know, by looking at him, you know right away, yeah, that's true.
He's a debt collector. He wants to collect a victory here tonight, while, again, Emelianenko doesn't look too concerned thus far. And here we go. And Thompson right away pulls into Emelianenko like a house on fire, and this is a slugfest.
I told you.
And Thompson is rocked by Emelianenko, and rocked big time, and it's over. And Thompson started off quickly, but Emelianenko, calm, cool, and collected, says, thanks, but you're knocked out, my friend. Let's go to the replay first, and like a bull in a china shop, James the Colossus Thompson going crazy here. Go for it, boss.
Wow! He saw the takedown, the trip, and now they're just clashing it out. And let's see what it was. Oh, it was the right hook. It was the right hook. Went down. Oh, yeah, he was gone before that. The right hook did how you said it was the pre-up for all the rest that he gave. Look at this. It's not pretty, like I said, but it's effective.
Yeah, we see here Ricardo, his face, scary. And if you look at Alexander, he's got scary tattoos. So that face could be a good tattoo on an arm of Alexander there.
Marias now fighting with the Minotauro team, an offshoot of the Brazilian top team, a team formed by Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, and Marias is already tagged with a shot from Emelianenko to get his attention right away.
Hey, and what did Alexander do with us?
Oh, here we go! Some of the left and right, and over. Marias is already out over, and it's over!
And you remember, he told us he was dancing in the interview room, and he said he was doing the Muhammad Ali shuffle. He said, I'm light on my feet, I'm going to move around the ring, you watch me. And he did it. He stepped right away out of the shooting range. It's unbelievable.
But he'll be disappointed, boss, because the last time we saw him, he defeated James Thompson in 11 seconds. Tonight, he had to work 4 seconds more, 15 seconds before a towering KO of Ricardo the Mutant Marias. As we mentioned, here we go, boss. Let's take a look at the fight.
That was the first one, and that was the hard one. He's already out now. He's standing. That was wrong. He's already moving a little bit. Okay, now it's totally over. Here we go.
That left hook really rocked him, and just a flurry of punches.
I want to see the first attack. Oh, that 1-2 was so hard.
What a sight to see, boss, because did you see there for a moment he was shucking and jiving? I mean, Alexander Emelianenko really enjoying himself here in Pride tonight. Look at this.
But you know what he does so perfect? His distance. He stays, he doesn't come too close, not too aggressive, stays exactly in the same shooting range. Perfect.
And now for the third match.
トーノフ VS ジェイソン信長。
青コーナージェイソン信長選手、赤コーナーセルゲイ・ハリトーノフ選手の入場です。ただいまより武士道挑戦試合第3試合を行います。青コーナー180センチ102キロジェイソン信長。
K1 から総合へオセアニアの荒くれ者ジェイソン信長です。
赤コーナー180センチ102キロセルゲイ・ハリトーノフ。
ロシアントップチームが送り込んだ最強サンビストセルゲイ・ハリトーノフです。プライド武士道挑戦試合、これからジェイソン信長とセルゲイ・ハリトーノフの一戦です。ジェイソン信長は今年の3月 K1 メルボルン準優勝の実績、これが初めてのバーリトゥードです。一方ハリトーノフ、サンボでは負けなし、不敗を誇るこのロシアの最強サンビスト。さあ間もなく第1ラウンドのゴングとなります。第1ラウンドのゴング、距離をふーっと縮めていったのがハリトーノフです。黒いトランクスジェイソン信長は K1 戦士、初めてのバーリトゥードに臨みます。距離を取っていきたいのが信長、しかしここで倒してさあ
ハリトーノフはね、パコージンさん曰く、スパーリングではヒョードルと同レベルって言ってましたよ。
ああそうなんですか。そして今日は相手ちょっとここはフロントチョークも外れました。相手が打撃系の選手ということでね、こうグラウンドの試合になると、ハリトーノフが力を出していきそうですが、
ここからの展開がね、どんなものを見せてくれるかね。
ここはドントムーブがかかってロープ際でした。ここで試合が再開されます。ここからどのように、得意の決めに持っていくのか。横に回り込みます。立ち上がりたいのがジェイソン信長。さあ立っているが右のアッパーが飛んでくる。ここからはジェイソンのテリトリーに入っていきます。足をかけて倒しに行くハリトーノフ。この辺はうまくテイクダウンを取っていきました。アマチュアサンボでは14戦無敗、コマンドサンボでもまだ負けたことはないんですというハリトーノフ。サンボでは無敗を誇るこのロシアントップチームの送り込んだ資格が、果たしてこのプライド武士道、プライド本戦あるいはヘビー級の中にどういったアピールを見せるでしょうか。一方グラウンドになるとちょっと苦しいのがジェイソン信長です。先ほどは高田さんうまくこう逃げましたけどもね、
うまく突き放して逃げたいんですけども、やっぱ寝技がね、相当に高い選手ですから、やっぱ逃げられませんよね。
ここでサイドです。
これ盤石でしょう。
膝も出せる状況です。
決めにもいける、ラブリにもいける。 マウントです。
マウントです。マウントを取りましたセルゲイ・ハリトーノフ。さあここから殴りに行く、体を密着させる信長ですが、この辺りのグラウンドのディフェンステクニックはまだまだ勉強中。さあ苦しい中でハリトーノフのパンチです。強烈。これは高田さん、一打一打的確ですね。
十字ですか。
さあそして関節を取りに行くのか。まずはパンチでダメージです。
すごいパンチだ。
何かエメリアエンコ・ヒョードルを思わせるような180センチの長身から大きなパンチが来る。さあ右であっという間に決めました。完璧なシナリオ、完璧な勝ち方、セルゲイ・ハリトーノフです。
ゆっくりじっくり仕留めたって感じですね。
ロシアントップチームが自信を持って送り込んだこのセルゲイ・ハリトーノフ、まだ23歳という若さ。ロシア最強サンボの使い手がこのプライド武士道挑戦試合での勝利を手にしました。高田さん、この武士道というコンセプトの中で、セルゲイ・ハリトーノフの戦いというのはどういうふうに映りましたか。
こういう選手がね、
待ってましたか。
この中でアピールしてくれてね、徐々に上がっていく姿を見るのが楽しみですね。
そうですね、180センチ102キロ、まだ23歳という若さです、ハリトーノフ。このマウントからの組み立て、改めて高田さんお願いします。
非常に落ち着いてますよね。もう何でもできるって体勢ですよね、もうね。さて何をしようかと。パンチも強い。でもこうなったらね、ジェイソンは何もできませんよね。
K1 ではメルボルン大会準優勝という力がある信長ですが、
やっぱスタンドでね、打撃で勝負したかったですね、ジェイソンはね。
打撃でのハリトーノフもまず問題なくね、うまく組みついてテイクダウンという形になっていきました。試合開始のゴングからこの腕十字、
完璧ですね、盤石です。
完璧なシナリオを描いて、セルゲイ・ハリトーノフが勝利を収めています。これからプライドに参戦を続けることが目標ではない、これからプライドのリングで勝ち続けることが私の目標、そして野望なんです、そう語ったセルゲイ・ハリトーノフ。その言葉通りの完璧な勝利で
Another bout here at Pride Fighting Championships Inferno as we see the debut of the LA Giant, Corey Peterson.
Yes, now, and he is the person that I thought before. He is the 385-pound guy. 180 kilograms. That is a lot of weight.
Pride FC, where the big boys do play, and they don't get much bigger than Corey Peterson, the LA Giants.
He will have in his corner the McCauley brothers, and both of them are good strikers, and Justin also knows a lot of submissions. Well, if he picked up everything from those guys and he can actually put it here out in the ring, he will have a big chance.
Well, for Corey Peterson, it's going to be a baptism by fire, as he will take on the undefeated S.Haritonov. We saw Sergey at Pride FC's Bushido, where he made short work of overmatched Jason Nobunaga. And we'll have to see what the McCauley effect is here for Corey Peterson, the LA Giant, who will definitely have the height advantage, but the experience is on the side of S.Haritonov. There is Sergey S.Haritonov, who has just entered the ring in his military fatigues, Boss Rutan, and he'll be taking on the LA Giant, Corey Peterson. Again, a special bout here at Inferno Pride 27.
And he is a giant. It says here 153 kilograms. It said, 2 days before 180, so I don't... Let's go with the 153. It's still a lot.
Definitely close to the 400-pound mark.
Yep. Here we have Sergey, 102 kilograms, that's 224 pounds.
Haritonov, of course, impressing everyone at his Pride debut. Bushido with the armbar submission over Nobunaga. There you see the visual.
He doesn't care at all. Look at him.
Very focused fighter is Haritonov, and you can see for yourself the height advantage that Corey Peterson will take into this bout.
Now, let's see what's going to happen.
Again, this is Peterson's debut at Pride Fighting Championship. Haritonov, he got the butterflies out at Bushido, and this match is underway.
Oh, distance too close.
Oh, he's just reining in those right hands, however, is Peterson, but then he's taken down with the trip takedown by Haritonov into the close guard of Peterson.
Wow.
And Peterson has to watch out that he doesn't give him his arm when he's trying those shots up top. He's got the long arm, the long reach, but Haritonov will be looking for that arm bar.
He's got some good striking power there from the top position. He should push him away now. The LA Giant
does.
Yep.
Listening to his corner, Macaulay, but look at Haritonov quickly on the attack again here in the corner with a side control there now into the half guard.
They will probably restart this thing in the center of the ring at this, I guess, or if he can stand up now, I would get up.
A frenetic beginning to the opening round. I wouldn't say the technique is very proficient, but there's a nice kick to the thigh area by Haritonov, and that's one way to take down and keep him down the very tall Corey Peterson. Nice strike there by Haritonov.
Real good right hand, real good left hand. He's got pinpoint accuracy. Look at this.
And there's
he's
a
going to go for the armbar.
Armbar
coming. Watch this.
Very dominant position. Now he's going to sink in that armbar that Boss Room mentioned. Will it be enough? Hyperextending it. Peterson not tapping yet, but great technique. As you can see Haritonov under the ropes.
Sergey should close his guard. He should close his guard.
There it is. Finally tapping is Corey Peterson. And you see the pain. Was it wise for Peterson to keep from tapping for so long? He may have suffered even more damage than he should have there, boss.
Yeah, I think so too. You saw when Sergey, that's the only thing, you should always close your legs, close your feet, hook your feet.
Well, for the second consecutive Pride FC event, Sergey Haritonov quietly putting together a very impressive streak at 1 minute 23 seconds of the bout. Submits the LA Giant via armbar as he did at Pride Bushido.
Now, what is up for this guy? I mean, he is a middleweight. He can easily go to middleweight if he wants.
And like I say, a very unassuming, very quiet individual. Doesn't have very much to say, but he is definitely becoming a force to be reckoned with. It was Sergey Haritonov who, well, you know how he got to Pride in the first place? He won a tournament. It was the Tournament of Real Men 8 over in his native land, and the combined fight time for both bouts was under 2 minutes, and we can see that he likes to do things quickly.
Yeah, you know what? He used to train with A.Emelianenko, so I guess that helped him a lot. Look at this, perfect setup for the armbar. I called it 10 seconds before because he was doing it exactly the same. But you should hook your legs there, your feet, ladies and gentlemen. Next time, because watch this. He's going to push. Corey's going to push his leg off, and normally, like this, you can come out. But Sergey pulled it back. But
good job by Haritonov.
You can escape this if you do not hook your feet.
And there you see his reaction, the jubilant Sergey Haritonov, a winner at Pride Fighting Championships Inferno.
Okay, now, here we are. Everybody in the ring, the Russian top team. He will know. I go to him. I will go to him and tell him that he has to buy the boss with the big book of combat.
His only loss came in 1998 at the Scandinavian No Holds Barred Championship, where he was stopped with strikes. But he competed 2 years later in the Yalta Brilliant 2000 tournament in Ukraine and won 3 bouts. Pride veteran Denis Sokolov was also there. And Haritonov, who there you see enjoying the plaudits of the great crowd here on hand at the Osaka Castle Hall. One more time he salutes him, a victorious Sergey Haritonov. The next bout here will feature Murilo Ninja Hua taking on Sergey Haritonov, and a lot of people, boss, feel that this could be the fight of the night. In fact, because they are so evenly match in a lot of ways, especially in the ground game, although a lot of people do question Sergei Haritonov's stand-up game because we haven't really had a chance to see it. We've seen him twice in Pride Fighting Championships against less than stellar competition, let's face it. He made his debut defeating Jason Nobunaga, a kickboxer, and then in our last appearance for Haritonov, he defeated Corey Peterson rather easily. So tonight, his first true test against Ninja Hua. What do you think, Haritonov?
I don't know. The thing that we do know is, like you said, the submissions, and what we know also is that his striking power from the top is real hard. But can he strike the same on his feet? That's the question right here. Can he stop those flying knees from Murillo Ninja and all the power and aggressiveness that Murillo Ninja is going to bring to him? That is the big question mark right here.
He is a wrestler and a Sambo practitioner, so he may go for the leg locks if given the opportunity. And really what put him on the map and gave him the opportunity in Pride was when he defeated in the Tournament of Real Men 8 all of his opponents, the combined time under 2 minutes. So he just stormed through that tournament, opened up a lot of people's eyes, and that is why he is in this tournament now. And in fact, is a lot of people's picks to be a dark horse to go all the way.
Yeah, he looks like somebody who's very solid. His mind is very solid, very concentrated in everything that he does. He takes every opportunity that his opponent is going to give to him. You know, if you make a mistake, he will take advantage of it, and he will armbar you, leg lock you probably also, or knock you out on the ground. One big question, and again, I'm saying it again, can he do it on his feet, and can he take Murillo Ninja down?
He has a record of 7-1 in MMA. This is, of course, his third appearance in Pride, undefeated at 2-0. And representing the vaunted Shootbox Academy of Brazil, Murillo Ninja Hua, who has been absolutely on fire as of late here in Pride, boss.
Wow, I listen to this music. I love this music. This is the house that we have in Holland, ladies and gentlemen. And look at the signing. Look at this, the setup, the place. It's unbelievable. Let's see how he comes out. Oh, not with a ninja suit this time.
And Hua, indeed, as we allow the best announcer in the game to do her thing. Let's listen. She did her thing right there. Okay. All right, Hua is her, of course, a very well put together fighter, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu grappler, Muay Thai, and a lot of people will tell you that if you want to be successful in MMA, the best two components to possess are BJJ and Muay Thai. And this guy has all the tools.
He's got all the tools, and you have to add one more thing, and that is stamina. And that's one thing that this guy has too. He will go. He's like an Energizer bunny. He will keep going and keep going.
He's coming off back-to-back wins over Alexander Otska and Akira Shoji here in Pride. And he's also tasted defeat, which many fighters will tell you can be a good thing, because from a loss, you learn never to make the same mistakes again. And this guy is very focused, very determined, put on over 20 pounds to make this tournament. And you know that he is, of course, in the same camp of our middleweight champion, Vanderlei Silva, who will be in the corner tonight, and he wants to be a champion as well. Having said that, he will never face Silva for the middleweight championship, put on the necessary weight, and he would like, of course, to advance to final conflict in August. As you can see, Vanderlei in the background there. Murillo Ninja Hua, Sergei Haritonov. This should be a barn burner.
Yeah, you know what the good thing is? If Vanderlei Silva is preparing himself for a fight, he would like to spar as much as he can with Murillo Ninja, because he says he's the toughest from the whole academy, together with Shogun, of course. But if I can come with him, everything's going to be okay, if I can keep up. Look at the finger.
Haritonov is 23, 6'4", weighs in at 230 pounds.
And he has always this grin on his face. And so is Vanderlei Silva and all of the cornermen.
Who was 23, 6 feet tall, 220 pounds. So they're the same age. Haritonov 4 inches taller, 10 pounds heavier, and look at the stare down. And like I said, this could be indeed a precursor of things to come. I think, Boss Rudin, we are in for a throwdown to the max. In this, our second bout of Total Elimination 2004. The fans are ready.
Flying knee. He's going to come out with a flying knee, I'm telling you. Marilla Ninja, you watch.
Many believe that Haritonov will try to take this one to the ground as quickly as possible. Here they go. They touch gloves as a sign of sportsmanship. Inside cut kick delivered by Hua. Left hand straight through the guard by Hua. Hua goes to his knees, back up to his feet immediately as he was hit by a combination from Haritonov.
That was a good left hook there from Haritonov. So we know now his striking is pretty good too. Look, he's throwing his upper body into it, which is good. He doesn't have the pinpoint accuracy, but if it hits, if it connects, could be trouble.
And Hua with that nervous energy in the early going. Oh, tags him with that left hand. And that rocked Haritonov. But Haritonov recovers quickly and hits him with a left of his own. Another low cut kick delivered by Hua. Wild left hand. Well, some nice combinations being put together by Haritonov, but Hua with that overhand right and now goes into the body lock, which could lead to the takedown here, boss.
Yep, but who's going to get the takedown?
Haritonov showing some good balance. Nice! Uchimata takedown there by Haritonov, a judo throw there, boss.
Yeah, and he's got some good striking from this position. You watch. His right straights, left straights are really strong. He's looking for a leg lock here, Marilla Ninja, but against a sample practitioner, I don't know if that's a smart idea to do. At this moment, he's looking, not anymore. Goes straight into the half guard now. Somebody's bleeding. Whoop, nice shot there.
By Haritonov, who looks to have blood perhaps coming from his nose, and boy, oh boy, this is a throwdown. Nice right uppercut by Haritonov, and he tags Hua. They are exchanging blows, no doubt about it, here in the early going of round number one. And this is a slugfest.
It's a brawl.
And so no longer is there the question, can Haritonov engage in a stand-up war? This guy is a striker as well as a ground game practitioner.
Yep, we know it now. He can do it all.
A left hand by Haritonov.
Yeah, this is going to come out. Who's got the biggest heart? Because they both are hitting hard punches. Ooh, nice left hook there.
And it looks like Hua, boss, almost looks like when he's going for a right hand, almost telegraphing it a bit, the way he's looping it there, as Haritonov seems the crisper puncher right now.
Yeah, absolutely right. And what he does also, if he gives a left straight, he's looking down. Look.
Again, 4-inch height advantage for Haritonov, so it gives him the reach advantage, but don't discount Hua. As Boss Rutan has said on many occasions, this guy's got the stamina, the never say die attitude, and we are watching a very exciting opening 3 minutes here between Haritonov and Hua. Hua, of course, goes downstairs with a kick, perhaps setting him up for a takedown.
Yeah, I think he should throw more left low kicks inside leg and
set up a shot.
Yeah, right straight. Nice body shots. Sergey has some good right body shots.
Very focused is Haritonov. Sticking to his game plan. Just firing off those single shots, the left jab, gauging the distance. Nice body shot.
Those going to count, trust me. That could take away the stamina that I was talking about.
Vanderlei Silva shouting out instructions to Hua. Hua now tries to get inside, and that's where he'll have to be if he wants to be successful against the taller fighter. And so far, Haritonov has done a superlative job of keeping Hua at bay.
Yeah, and again, his body shots are perfect. They're not to deliver, but to the other side, which is the milk. And that hurts too. Look at that.
Did you think that they would be standing so late into the round, boss? Your 4 minutes. Many people thought that Haritonov would try to take him to the ground, but so far we're seeing that he is a very effective striker.
Very effective. Again, I tell you now, the 5th time, his body shots. Look at his body shots. Right body shot, and then he gives a left hook to the head. Watch what he does. Body shot and a head shot. Boom, boom, and it goes up.
Sergey Haritonov has knocked out Ninja Hua.
Unbelievable.
In stunning fashion, Sergey Haritonov has knocked out Marilla Ninja Hua to advance to critical countdown in June. What a display by Sergey Haritonov. We knew that he had effective submission skills, but this guy is an awesome striker, boss.
Wow, and he took some punishment in the beginning. Look at him bleeding, but it didn't mean anything to him. He stuck to his game plan. He had the more crisper punches, the body shots with the left hooks to the head, right body, left hook to the head. Very impressive.
And he did it 39 seconds faster than Heath Herring at 4 minutes and 14 seconds of the opening round. S.Haritonov vanquishes Marilla Ninjahua. There he is, your winner here at Total Elimination 2004. Boss, take it away.
The right hook, and that right hook did it. And you know why? The whole fight, he was setting it up with right hooks to the body. And Marilla Ninja thought it was going to be a right hook to the body, and suddenly he gave a right hook to the head. You see? He's setting him up non-stop. Body, 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 and at the end was one right hook to the head, and that was the one that closed the deal.
Now, boss, as we continue to look at the replay, that vicious right hook there and another straight right that staggers Hua, and that left really put him down on the button. To be fair to Ninjahua, he had to put on 20-plus pounds to enter the tournament. He is a glorified heavyweight at this stage. He has 4 inches of a disadvantage in height, 10-pound disadvantage here. Not to make excuses, but S.Haritonov was just too much to handle on this night.
Yeah, way too much.
準々決勝、死んでも生き残れ。ロシアの冷徹人間狂気、セルゲイ・ハリトーノフ。
Я служу в 106-й воздушно-десантной дивизии. Вообще десантные войска всегда славились рукопашным боем. Я стал чемпионом воздушно-десантных войск по рукопашному бою.
コマンドサンボ、柔道、プロのリング、あらゆる戦いにおいて敗北の2文字を知らないロシアのパラシュート部隊の男。もともと寝技には定評があったが、グランプリ1回戦では第3に上がった。ロシア軍人は死んでも生き残る。オランダの巨大格闘ロボ、セームシュルト。2メートルを超えるオランダ製巨大カーテマシーン。天を突き上げる蹴り、天から振り下ろされる拳で敵の心を破壊する。1回戦でもロボット独特のやや硬い動きを見せ、関節技で勝利。ロボットは死なない。格闘ロボの頭上にロシアの死神落下傘が飛来。どっちが生き残る？セルゲイ・ハリトーノフ VS セームシュルト。
ただいまより本日の第3試合プライドグランプリセカンドラウンドを行います。
And now for the third match.
青コーナーよりセームシュルト選手入場です。
In the blue corner, from the Netherlands, Sam Silt.
プライドグランプリヘビー級トーナメント、最強の称号を求めて集いし猛者たち。そのセカンドラウンド、戦うために生まれた格闘マシンが人間狂気の恐怖に立ち向かいます。オランダセームシュルトの入場です。グランプリ開幕戦ではガンマッキーとの山脈対決を制したシュルト、キングオブパンクラシスト、パンクラスでは頂点まで上り詰めました。そして今再び大きな存在感を放とうとしています。今度はプライドでベルトを巻くことがこのロボットに与えられたミッションです。かつてヒョードルを相手に判定まで持ち込んだ男。今日の相手ハリトーノフをシュルトは小さいヒョードルと表現しました。俺より小さいやつに負けるわけにはいかないんだ。もっとも俺よりでかいやつなんて世界中にそうはいないけどな。打撃、サブミッション、そして経験、全てにおいて俺が勝っている。 シュルトはそう豪語しています。人は彼を格闘ロボと呼びます。2メートル11センチ、セームシュルトです。
赤コーナーよりセルゲイ・ハリトーノ選手入場です。
ロシア軍最強兵士セルゲイ・ハリトーノフ。ロシア軍第106親衛空挺師団、規模戦力ともに西側諸国連合 NATO 軍が最も警戒するエリート白兵集団。彼らの人を手や足だけで殺傷する能力の高さは世界の軍人たちの間で特に知られている。
Научиться выживать в любых условиях, ну и, конечно же, как говорится, улучшить свои спортивные навыки.
軍役を一時特別に免除され格闘技の世界に放たれた
ロシア軍のこの破壊の術。
彼の戦い方は花から競技の世界のそれではない。
もう全く躊躇する。もう全く躊躇する。
迎え撃つは柔術マジシャンアントニオ・ホドリゴ・ノゲイラ。ブラジルの沈まぬ太陽と称えられたこの男にとってこの1年は屈辱感との戦いであった。無敵と言われた男が氷の拳ショードルに屈し栄冠を失った。しかし彼はそのまま終わってしまうような波のファイターではない。
I'd like to train him more and maybe one day have a good match with him.
ノゲイラは幼い頃ダンプカーに追突され文字通り瀕死の重傷を負いながら奇跡的に一命を取り留めた過去を持つ。逆境の爪痕は今も彼の背中に残っている。そのエピソードさながらに彼の戦いは常にギリギリの攻防戦となる。これまでも死を予感させる一歩手前で劇的な逆転勝利を幾度となく収めてきた。まさに大逆転の男。彼のマジックは天性の才能から生まれたものではない。血の滲むような努力による賜物なのだ。再び世界最強の座へ今宵幾度目かのミラクルを起こす。
O Pride para mim é tudo, né? É um evento com o qual eu me concentro. Eu estou dedicando toda a minha vida, todas as minhas forças para isso.
逆境の人生そのゴール、涙と歓喜のラストシーンは目前。しかしここからが地獄。プライドグランプリ準決勝、アントニオ・ホドリゴ・ノゲイラ VS セルゲイ・ハリトーノフ。
ただいまよりプライドグランプリ2004準決勝第1試合を行います。
And now, the Pride Grand Prix Heavyweight Championship semi-final first match.
赤コーナーよりセルゲイ・ハリトーノフ選手の入場です。
In the blue corner, from Russia, Sergei Haritonov.
これから戦争が始まります。武器を持たず己だけで戦い争う。人間の尊厳プライドをかける。それだけのために、いや最も大切なもののために プライドヘビー級グランプリ準決勝60億分の1を目指す本物です。本物のコマンドーです。対戦した人間は必ず死を覚悟したはずです。ロシア軍最強兵士セルゲイ・ハリトーノフ、いよいよ次は標的をプライドトップファイターに定め四角いリングに向かいます。迷彩服とベレー帽、ロシア軍にいることへの誇りを胸に入場してきます。プライドをテレビで見た時、俺はこれに出場するべきだと直感しました。今は運益を一時免除され、プライドのトレーニング1本で調整、明けても暮れてもプライドのことを考え続けてきました。人生で一番大切なことはどんな状況下でも生き残ること。ノゲイラに対してしっかりと準備をしてきました。ヒョードルがかつて所属したロシアントップチーム、この大会を絶対自分のものにするセルゲイ・ハリトーノフが戦場に立ちました。
赤コーナーよりアントニオ・ホドリゴ・ノゲイラ選手の入場です。
強いだけではない何かをこの男の背中に感じます。場内大歓声、場内大歓声です。子供の頃に負った大きな傷の残る背中、その背中に哀愁を感じます。この人の思いが一番深く強いのかもしれません。優勝への思い、いよいよついにこの時がやってきました。この日のために積み重ねてきた戦いの日々、精進の日々、連日の真夏日よりも熱くさんさんと輝くノゲイラの夢のチャレンジが始まります。
これよりプライドグランプリ準決勝第1試合を行います。青コーナー180センチ103キロ、セルゲイ・ハリトーノフ。
プライドデビューからわずか10ヶ月、一気に頂点を極めるかセルゲイ・ハリトーノフ。
赤コーナー191センチ102キロ、アントニオ・ホドリゴ・ノゲイラ。
チャレンジの集大成、誰よりも思いは深く、アントニオ・ホドリゴ・ノゲイラ。プライドヘビー級トーナメント準決勝のルールです。10分5分の2ラウンド制、延長はありません。判定はマストシステム。眼球後頭部近敵への攻撃は禁止されています。さあいよいよ準決勝が始まります。ノゲイラとハリトーノフ、柔術とサンボ、ブラジルとロシア、2人とも同じことを話していました。強い心を持っている方が勝つ。さあ始まった、さあ始まった準決勝。ノゲイラかハリトーノフか、張り詰める空気、かつてない緊張感の中試合が始まりました。
すごいね、この緊張感。
言葉にならないくらいの緊張感です。さあスタンド、あの戦慄のパンチがありますハリトーノフ、そしてボクシングのテクニックを極めてきたノゲイラ。
まさに誇り高き、コマンドサンボの達人と、柔術の達人の対決ですね。
小池さん、ノゲイラの入場の時ずっと握り拳をして祈ってましたね。
祈ってしまいましたね。
どんな気持ちだったんですか？
ちょっと怖くてね、この試合は本当にハリトーノフ選手の実力がね、まだこう全て見えてない部分がありますので、油断はできないですよね。
本当ですね。坂山さん、ハリトーノフは底知れない力まだあるんじゃないかと感じますよね。
そうですね。パンチが一発当たるとどうなるかわからないという感じなので、緊張感が。
右のローキックハリトーノフです。右のローを返しましたノゲイラ。
パンチ速いですね、ノゲイラ選手の。
結末はどうなるんでしょうか。
伸びるパンチ持ってるハリトーノフ選手もね。
このパンチ、ノゲイラは言っていました。ハリトーノフのこのスタンドのパンチは警戒。
鼻が赤くなってきましたよ、ハリトーノフ選
手。しかしノゲイラもこれボクシングテクニック極めて上げてますよね、これね。
ものすごい練習量ですよ。ナショナルチームの選手やってますからね。
プレッシャーをかけているのはノゲイラの方です。左右と出しました。回り込んでいるハリトーノフです。まだまだお前をファイナルに上げるわけにはいかないノゲイラの気持ちです。
お互いにまだテイクダウン取りに行こうとしてませんね。
あくまでスタンドでの勝負を望んでいるのか。さあ2分が経過しましたが、右のボディ、このボディがね、このボディが強烈なんです。メリード・ニンジャムのボディで崩しました。さあハリトーノフ